Hello, hello. You are welcome to Yvonne Winifred Yuji, my beautiful fashionistas. Today we are getting to know how the white wedding gown or dress came into existence. So if you really have been wondering, like me, we need to watch this video. So guys, back in the days before the 1800s, the wedding gowns were not always in color white. It's just that Queen Victoria's wedding dress changed everything. And back in those days, guys, wedding fashion, like what people wore on their big days, their wedding days, was always a statement of prosperity. They really just wanted to make a public statement to show power, to show wealth, like to show that they had made it, That was all about the wedding fashion or the wedding like clothing, I should say. So before 1800s, like back in those days, the wedding dresses, guys, were always in different rich colors and the rare fabrics. Silk was a major deal back in the day, so it was mostly used for the wedding dresses, and also velvet fabrics were the big deal. And some designers also used to include fur in these beautiful wedding dresses, and they were not always in color white. People just used to wear whatever colors they really wanted, as long as it was those rich and rare fabrics. So Queen Victoria's wedding dress changed everything in the 1840s. Queen Victoria started the trend of the white wedding gowns. And how, guys? So her gown consisted of the finest lace back then. Lace had just been introduced, and most of the lace at that time was only in color white. Hence, what we see as the white wedding gowns like currently. So since sorry guys, since she was a woman of power, she influenced that color white and the lace that we even see even up to now. But she also introduced the tradition that a wedding gown would only be worn just once. Back in the days, they never had washing machines, so they used to wash all clothing by hand. And if somebody wore a white wedding gown, it had to be washed by hand. And some dresses were always repeated, some party dresses would be repeated, but since this was in color white, they found it really hard to repeat that same dress. And like you keep washing a white color, it was nearly impossible to keep clean. Hence she started a tradition that the wedding dress is only wore once, like once. You don't repeat your wedding gown for any other party. Like you see how like prominent people influence things everywhere. So guys, in the recent years, the church, even the media, and society in general influences the style of wedding dresses. And also, guys, back in the days, the church began to view white as the only color to show or represent purity and virginity, hence the white gown as we see it today. So after Queen Victoria's white wedding dress or wedding gown, the church also copied the same. They were like, we should always use only color white to show that the bride is a virgin or she's still pure, and that led to what we see today. Also, even Japan as a country became one of the first countries to start the practice of wearing two gowns. I think, guys, we see that for most brides, during their main ceremony of the wedding day, they wear a different gown and also change into another gown for the reception. So it's always like there are always two wedding gowns, or there are always two dresses for the bride to wear. So Japan was one of the countries to start the practice of wearing two gowns. So back in the days also, Japan brides often wore a white kimono for the main wedding ceremony. Then for the reception, they changed into a red kimono for the reception. So they were considering red in Japan, I think even up to now, as a lucky color. So a white gown was for the main ceremony to represent purity of the bride, and then the bride would change into a red kimono to signify a lucky beginning at the reception. So guys, that is how the white gowns came into existence from back in the days, like from Queen Victoria. So yeah, anybody can always wear whatever they want. People should stop judging each other for not wearing maybe a white gown. Some people prefer cream, even if they are like virgins, or even if they are like not. And some these days even just put on like color red. Some prefer pink. Others, change the style to trousers, to skirts, to something so simple, depending where they are being wed from. Others, they just prefer like something maybe black. I've seen black wedding gowns, though that is not common, and most people find it so weird. Like, it's always in the minds of the people. So I think we should always leave the brides to choose what they want. Let us give them the freedom to enjoy their day, to like choose what they always want to do. Because as you've seen this video, it was just started by somebody, and that somebody was not God. Like, that shouldn't be the final thing. Yes, she was prominent. Queen Victoria was prominent in the society. She was a leader. But then that doesn't mean we should only and only do according to her. I'm not saying we should be rebellious, but still, anyways, according to your values, according to whatever you want, according to what you prefer, but maybe you should be open-minded. So anyways, white really looks great, but if you prefer something else, if your sister prefers something else, let them be. That's what I think. Please go in the comment section, tell me what you think about this. And also, if you have any additions, please comment below. Let us learn together. I told you this platform is for us to learn together. I come here, I share whatever I find, and I also let you in the comment section to share what you know about whatever that I share on this channel. Thank you so much for watching this video. Hope I'll be seeing you in any of my other videos. Please like this video, share it, and also if you haven't yet, subscribe. Thank you.